Jeremiah 33, verse 3 says, "Call to me, and I will answer you, and tell you great and unsearchable things that you do not know."
Calling is a matter of vision. Calling is a matter of life as a venture. Life as a venture with risks and dangers and costs, but always seeking what God is calling us to and adding value to the world, bringing fruit into the world. Men and women of calling are entrepreneurs of life.
May 12, 1996, I stood on the shores of Galilee and read and heard the invitation to make disciples of the nations. A few days later, May 16th, there was an invitation to go up to Jerusalem, and the banner of that gathering was from Psalm 137. By the rivers of Babylon we sat and we wept. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, may my right hand forget its skill. May my tongue cling to the roof of my mouth. If I do not remember you, if I do not consider Jerusalem my highest joy. And it is there I met the love of my life, Yeshua HaMashiach ben David. The beginning of the Asia-Pacific Consultation on Discipleship APCOD. Invitations can change your life. How you respond to an invitation can change the course of your life.
Making disciples is the only thing we've really been authorized to do. So go make disciples, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. And in other words, introducing them into that Trinitarian reality. And then teaching them to obey everything that Christ has commanded. And I'll be with you even till the end.
The God who has loved the world enough to give His Son for the world has in fact loved His Son, and He has loved His Son enough to give the world to Him, the nations to Him as His inheritance. Japan belongs to Jesus. New Zealand belongs to Jesus. Nepal belongs to Jesus. Indonesia and Malaysia and Pakistan and Bangladesh, these nations belong to Jesus. He is the Lord.
Since you have been raised with Christ, set your hearts on things above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. For you died, and your life is now hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is your life, appears, you'll appear with Him in glory. For us today, our life is Christ. So the question is, are our hearts and minds on things of God? What happens when our hearts and minds are on God? There will be transformation.
Even discipleship is not just spiritual. If Jesus Christ is the Lord of every inch of Asian life, the things that will grow out of this first consultation in Sabbath are unimaginable today. 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, who will guess what starts as people across this great region of the world seek to make Jesus Lord, the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the end, the Lord of life.